All right, and here we go. We are on the play, and I will keep this hand, although I'm not thrilled about it. And we're playing against Numot the Nummy of Magic Online fame. He is a noted streamer. So we are going to Attune. We're going to find this Plains, and we're going to pass the turn. And okay. Let me see, what are my keyboard shortcuts here? Okay. All right. Opponent is playing some sort of control deck. So we will slam down this Plains and this Puzzleknot and pass the turn. Okay. Now I'm going to play this Mountain, and I'm going to play another Puzzleknot here. We've got lots of energy. And okay. Now it's time to slam down a tracker. Let's see if it gets countered. The reason I didn't play it on turn 3 was because I wanted to make sure that we would have a clue through removal. And of course it is getting grasped. And now we are going to slam down. Actually, I don't want to slam Nahiri down because I think that my opponent is playing the Metallurgic Summonings deck. So I'm actually just going to undo. We're going to play Vessel. And we are going to break the Vessel. And I will take Aetherworks Marvel and send the turn back. Now my opponent can't play Metallurgic Summonings because I will Marvel. So now I will play a Nahiri right into that counter spell that I know my opponent is packing. And now we're going to slam this Marvel. Since we drew another one, I'm less concerned. Another one, okay. And then we're going to slam the next Marvel. All right, cool. Yep, one good Marvel deserves another, right? Here's Marvel for you. All right, that was horrendous. Probably the worst hit we could have possibly gotten in the deck, but that's all right. We will get an Evolving Wilds here and find ourselves a forest, I think. Yeah. And now we get, yep. Okay. Now we are going to break the clue. And then I'm going to send the turn back to my opponent. My opponent is casting a Gear Hulk here, so I am going to allow the Gear Hulk to... Oh no, I'll just crack this. Gain some energy. I will let my opponent cast the Glimmer, and then we're gonna pop our Marvel in an attempt to hit an Emrakul. Oh, whoops. We messed that up. I didn't have a stop appropriately set. Oh, on my own end step. Yeah. All right. Let's try this Emrakul. That was pretty dumb of us. Okay. Let's play a servant. Crack the Puzzleknot. Okay, so our opponent is going to we are going to activate our own Marvel. We're going to put in another Emrakul. Okay. Okay, that enters. Then my opponent is going to murder. Oh. All right. My opponent is going to murder the Gear Hulk and Runa's Path the Liliana, I think. Yeah. Murder Gear Hulk. Runa's Path Liliana. Okay. Now we're going to Obnixilis is a good top deck for our opponent. Let's see about... We can cast a Gear Hulk and murder itself. So I don't know. How many turns does my opponent get in a row now? I think they only get one more. So we can Obnixilis and destroy the Servant. And then... we can then kill the Obnixilis with the Emrakul, I think. Because this can only get back an instant. So yeah, if we cast Obnixilis, destroy Servant. Okay. All right. I don't know. Maybe I messed that up. Yeah, well, whatever. Alright, my opponent has the Gear Hulk. In that case, I'm going to go to combat. Attack Nixilis Reignited. Cast a Woodweaver's Puzzleknot. Alright. Then I'm going to cast a Vessel and break it immediately. Getting myself a hub. I'm playing said hub. Alright. We're close to Emrakul time. Alright, my opponent keeps anticipating. We're going to be able to cast a second Emrakul, which should be good. Alright, let's go with... Alright, we win! Hooray! Huh, that was confusing. Man, Emrakul turns are complicated, guys. Take note. Complicated. Tracker, tracker, tracker. World Breaker. Sigarda, Ulamog. And goodbye, Harness Lightning. And goodbye, one Ishkanah. And goodbye, one Puzzleknot. That should be good. Yeah, I'm comfortable with this. Alright. I want to rock and roll. Let's go. Alright, cool. Like this hand. Now we're going to play a forest, and we are going to get in tune with the Aether. We will get ourselves a plains. And let's see, our opponent has got an estuary. We're going to traverse. Getting a mountain, playing the plains, and sending it back. Is anticipating, of course. Let's see what happens next. We'll go with our mountain here and pass the turn. And we're going to start slamming down big creatures right now. Our opponent is probably going to just send the turn back to us. Opponent is taking a minute here. I wonder what they are thinking. Okay. And here's the main phase. And now we will play Forest Nahiri. That probably merits a counterspell. And let's see. Our opponent is thinking. Can I afford to... Yeah, alright, that's countered. Alright, now our opponent is gonna slam down his summonings. Alright. Now the question is whether we want to try to... Well, if we had another Nahiri, it would crush our opponent here. But now, do we want to play Sigarda? Or do we want to Vessel, crack Vessel, and then Traverse? I think... I will play a Sigarda here. Let's go with the Sigarda.
The bird should be ready for seasoning now.
And now let's see what our opponent has going on.
That chicken should be ready for seasoning.
Okay. Here comes a Vessel. We're going to play the Hub. The question is, should we just pop Vessel now? Or should we try and resolve a Marvel right now? I want to try and resolve a Marvel right now. Ooh, a Gear Hulk. That's a good one. Alright, we're just going to pass here because we want the Sigarda back to block. We're going to block this Construct. We might get grasped. Okay. Alright, let's go with a break the Vessel. And we get a Nahiri. Okay. We're going to Traverse to find ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll find ourselves another Hub, play it, make an energy, try and slam down this Nahiri. Okay. Let's see. Alright, yeah, we're dead. Okay. And we'll be on the play for game 3. And we'll keep it as is. And let's see what we can do. Man, that summoning is really good, but really vulnerable to Nahiri. So hopefully we can play a little bit better. It's also pretty vulnerable to World Breaker. Hopefully we can play well and win. Because if I had fetched a land with the Traverse, I would have been able to cast the World Breaker on time. That would have been important. Maybe we shouldn't have slammed the Marvel there. That was our problem. Alright, well, we will play first. I will keep this hand. We will play that. I will reveal this. I will play an Attune for a Plains and pass it back. Then we will play the Plains and a Servant of the Conduit. Hoping to draw Marvel here. That would be excellent. We getting transgressed. Okay. No more Ishkanah. There's the Evolving Wilds. That's going to get us a mountain. Cast a Servant. And attack. And we got a World Breaker coming down soon, which should be good. And we've got Forest. And here is a Woodweaver's Puzzleknot. And what's in our yard there? Land, sorcery, soon to be artifact as well. And obviously if a servant dies, then we get creature and then our traverse is good. Alright, we've been transgressed. Now we will attack with all of our creatures. Play our game trail. And we're going to see what our opponent does now. We're going to break this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not that close. Our opponent is getting kind of low on life, though. Maybe we'll be able to just get him from 6 to 0. What's our opponent got here? Well, we are certainly making the attack. There's the Gear Hulk. Now we're going to put down this Nahiri. And I will discard this Emrakul, I believe. And I will cast a Traverse. Now with Delirium. Finding myself a Grafwidow. Yeah, I think that's the card I want. Alright. Our opponent is Glimmering of Genius. And the Choked Estuary reveals a swamp. Our opponent is discarding. Okay. Let's try this Ishkanah. Okay. Now let's tick up, and I don't feel the need to discard either of my cards. I'm kind of surprised my opponent didn't have a counterspell. I will not discard. And we'll pass it back. Not attacking, of course. I wonder what my opponent's doing. I'm going to attack them with Emrakul next turn. Alright, my opponent is anticipating. Possibly looking for flaying tendrils? I don't even know. I think our opponent probably just doesn't have the proper interaction here. There's a land. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have enough to use our Ishkanah as well. Okay. That's countered. And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's a Marvel. Counter that. If we attack, opponent can block Ishkanah with Torrential Gearhulk and then Grasp, so we just pass. Actually, we don't just pass. We play this Tireless Tracker. Another Gearhulk. For another Glimmer. Alright, and we can use our Servant, obviously. Yeah, let's just... if we do it during our opponent's upkeep... Because if they have Murder... Yeah, we can stop it on the opponent's turn. Well, no, because if we do it and they tap out... Hold on, 1, 2... Yeah, they'll still have 2 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we do want to wait till the upkeep. Unless that gives them room to anticipate into another one. So we'll just do it now. Black mana, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, cool, we win. Very crazy. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we should have played it differently there with the Nahiri. I didn't think about summary dismissal. That was my downfall. But we won the match, so scoreboard, right? Just kidding. Alright, we'll be back for round 2 after this.